All right, 4 o'clock game. A big game between Rockets, who I believe are 3-1, and the Lakers are 5-0.
Yeah.
So 2 teams at the top of the standings. Maybe some schedule luck for the Lakers, if you never want to hear that, but only 5 guys for the Rockets, including basically all their guards. So they have no size.
No size at all.
And no depth. So they have 2 games today. So Grizzlies and Lakers may catch a break, but we all know Antonio Marshall. He's gonna give it his best and compete until the final buzzer sounds.
We have a foul on number 25.
But, John, talk about the Lakers' situation with some of their roster.
So no Duckworth and no Brian Hernandez. I still give them an edge in this game, despite the lack of personnel here. But no Hunter Jacobs no Tanner Ribby. Naturally, that's I think going to spell trouble for the Rockets potentially.
Tone.
What a matchup that's going to be. LJ Harris against
It's going to be a lot of that today, I think. I mean, Thorson's a capable player, a great player, but not necessarily known for his scoring. He might have to take some ownership with that today, scoring the ball. Oh, goodness.
And LJ Harris on the putback.
But who's going to be the third guy to step up for the Rockets? Is it going to be Josh? Is it going to be Ivan? Is Ivan even
Ivan.
there? I don't know Ivan either.
Probably have to be Rashawn, if anybody.
Yeah.
Maybe Delano.
Samuels.
Right on cue.
The hierarchy shot. I don't think anyone jumps as high as him on his jump shot than Delano does.
Brooks from downtown.
Welcome to the buzzsaw.
Yeah.
Rocket Nation. Tone gonna slow it down like he does. Tone's gonna have to go against LJ for 40 minutes, I think.
And LJ has proven himself. I don't know if we're doing a first team all defense this year. I would vote him first team all defense, maybe defensive player of the year from what I'm seeing this year.
What a finish. Absorbing the contact and getting the layup to go.
As I say that, he gets beat, but no, from what I saw against Billy and just the matchup, he's very aggressive with who he wants to. He takes his phone out of his pocket right there. He's been taking on the challenge of guarding the other team's best player, so we'll see how Tone does against him because he held Billy in check. Yep, got to get those earrings out. Dre Jr. should know.
I believe somebody left their earrings at the scorer's table the last time that happened.
That's pretty good.
Well, they said they left them. We never found them, so somebody has them, but we don't.
A crafty defender guarding LJ, and that's got to be a travel.
It is.
Yep. Good
So
defense
a
there.
little bit of a shorter bench today from the Lakers. We know how much depth they have. I mean, I like Devontae Barnes a lot. I think he's a high energy, plays very hard type player.
Great on the old boards.
Super great for their chemistry. I think he's a valuable piece of their team. Andre doesn't look ready to play yet. He's still walking around the gym, but he's also on the bench today. What a take by Saltzgaber.
Currently, he's at the Rockets bench. Actually, he's not even at his own bench. As you can, when I pan the camera over, now he's by the trash can at the top of your screen. So he's a very active mobile coach. I'm not sure if you're allowed to do
getting
that.
A look at the Rockets' defense up close, I guess. There's Harris again. Now he missed it. Thorson not really putting forth much effort there on the rebound.
It's going to be rebounding might be a key for today's game as.
I mean, mentally, this has to be a tall task, knowing you've got to go through 2 of the league's top teams with 5 guys.
I wonder if somebody's hoping is maybe coming for the second game.
I hope, but would be a surprise if
big shot.
That was the case. Maybe someone just isn't here yet.
Rashawn
Green.
Big mid-range jump shot. Yeah, they're going to need some help today. Samuels is a good guard. Good defender on Tone. That's a tough shot. Good rebound. Here comes Thorson. Thorson's a great facilitator of the basketball here. Again, I think he'll have to take on some challenge of scoring here. Full face guarding Tone. Don't even let him get it, as now he gets it.
The Rockets are going to take some shots at the end of the shot clock today. There's no question about that.
Tone.
It's a good call.
He is. This may be a bad comparison. But Antonio Marshall is very similar to James Harden in the way he plays a lot of ways. Very kind of slow and controlled, can explode when he needs to, but he's really, really good at drawing fouls, really good at being patient in his offense. So, Tone, I'm sorry if you're watching this and you don't like James Harden, but that's kind of my comparison for you. Is
I could see him both really liking and disliking that.
Now, personally, I don't
We'll have
like
to
Harden
ask
as a
him.
player because he flops. Tone, you do not flop, so you do not have that part of his game. But James Harden's one of the best, people at drawing fouls, drawing contact, and getting up shots.
Sort
so,
of playing at his pace, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
His own
but then
speed.
when Harden wants to, he can turn on the jets and get to the basket. And we obviously know Tone's got that in his game. So maybe. Oh, speaking of turning on the
And
jets,
LJ Harris all the way on the finish.
left Alex Thorson there, kind of shining his sneakers there.
Haven't seen much from him just yet.
Tone. Going to be a lot of that today. But I think the Lakers will take that possession. Not a lot of passes.
And J.J. Calvin all the way on the finish.
And I think the Rockets have to pick and choose when they go full throttle. But if they don't defend better, it's going to be hard to keep pace with this high-octane Lakers team. What a take. I think he lost it there. Good rebound by Delano. Probably shouldn't have reset the shot clock there. I don't think it hit
It didn't.
the rim.
Kind of a break there for the Rockets because probably would have been a shot clock violation by now. It's down
By
to
now
10.
for sure.
Gonna have to force one up here. Get it to
And they just
a
don't even
breakdown
find Marshall.
defensively.
Antonio Marshall from downtown.
He stares at somebody in the front row. I'm sure
There's a backstory there, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay. He's the last guy on the court you want to let get going and get motivated about something. So
Coach Robertson, as animated as they come, you gotta love it. He is he's a character. We love Dre.
LJ
I
Harris.
believe Dre might have the call on the 5 p.m. game up here between the Rockets and the Grizzlies.
Dre Senior or Dre Junior?
I believe that is
We
Mr.
have a
Senior.
foul
Good.
number
Call.
12, Alex
Excited to listen to
Thorson.
this.
That'll be his first.
This is a
second.
debut up in the booth.
I believe it is. To my knowledge, it
Should be
is.
a good one.
If so, it's been a couple seasons since he's done a game.
And LJ Harris from downtown.
LJ Harris, John, is putting on a first-team All-League season. I think with how good they're playing, a candidate for MVP. Speaking of MVPs, that's probably another candidate right there. Is Green misses the
And what's
floater.
crazy is LJ, up until 2 hours before things were due, was not on the Lakers team. He was a part of the Kings roster that, as
Sounds like that. From all the rumors I've heard, that Kings team would have been a pretty fun team.
I think they would have done just fine. They had some very good athletes, some very good scorers. I would have loved to seen it, but we get Tone Marshall and his group instead, and they've made the most of their
I was
start.
gonna say 3-1 is nothing to scoff at here.
It's not, and
Wish they would have had a full roster today. This is
there's Thorson.
This is one of those weeks, kind of like the Heat last week, that will make or break a season.
I agree.
You get a big win today,
And Tone Brooks from downtown.
but you get a big win against one of these top teams. Now all of a sudden you're looking at top half of the standings still, but could go 0-2 and fall back to the middle of the pack here. I'm just so impressed, John, with the Lakers this year. It just seems to be working.
They
The
look like they have
chemistry,
played
the
together
shooting.
for a long time. This particular group here.
And the shooting factor, obviously there's a lot of play in this league with how teams shoot percentages wise, and they're shooting it better than anyone in league history. John, there's a shot clock violation. Did we have one last
Number
week?
2, yes.
Okay, we did.
We did in the Heat Spurs game. The Heat were not fans of that thing early on.
Which surprises me because they play about as fast as anybody. And look at J.J. Cal. I mean, again, just the relentless effort of some of these role players just pursuing all boards. You'll see Barnes when he checks in, and this
Nice
is
pass.
where they're at their best.
And Tone Brooks on the
Goodness,
fast break
Thorson
finishes
just
the score.
ran over the cameraman, Dan Harris. Hope everybody's okay.
Hope we got that on camera.
I believe that's Andre's wife down there as well. Hope they're okay. Thorson checking in on them. Hey, any seat here is a courtside seat.
Dennis Kelger also sitting front row. May have
He
almost
was a man on a mission today. Casually scoring 43. And there's Harry Marshall. That could be the lift that the Rockets need.
Oh boy.
That could be the lift that they need.
I don't know if
Oh my goodness.
And
Oh my
Antonio
goodness.
Marshall scoring inside.
He's got LJ Harris on skates on that one.
They're going to need a timeout probably here in a second to get him a chance to get going here. But, almost loses it. But you're right, that is the break they need because he's a 20-point per game scorer. As good as the Lakers have played, this game is within striking distance at 9. So a guy like Harry, who has some size and some skill to score, could be a game changer.
So the Rockets do get an extra body, which on doubleheader number 2 for them, I think that is very, very important. Not to mention Harry's a decent player himself.
Well, and then Harry, you got to imagine, he's got to match up against Chris.
Oh, what a pass.
White and Josh Saltzgaber. Big bucket from Josh, as Walt calls him, Salty. But yeah, so I think Harry matching up on a potential Chris White or Chad White could be an awesome matchup next game. J.J. Calvin just dribbling in circles in the corner there.
There's
Andre
Dre
Jr.
taking off.
Oh, that's a charge.
Oh!
Yes.
Offensive foul.
Doesn't matter. He wants he said the ball was out of bounds, as there's another glare from Mr. Marshall. Oh my goodness. It's a man on a mission. Now where's Harry?
He walked
We
on
lost
the
him.
stage, probably getting changed.
Probably
I think
getting
he was
changed.
in sweats at
It's a long drive for Mr. Marshall. Got to get those legs warmed up.
There he is. Poking his head
And now
out
we
there.
got Robertson Jr. matching up
This is
with
a matchup
Marshall.
I think the Rockets are going to like here. I know Dre's a good defender, but are we doing 5 on the shot clock?
Well,
I think there's no 5-second call on a shot clock. It's kind of what the rumors that we were hearing in the college game, at least, because the shot clock is a factor. They're talking to our scores table, Tristan Schwartz.
of course, Kavos is going to get involved. He is work with the refs, man. I'm not calling the game. Talk to the refs. Talk to the refs.
Well, you are calling.
We are calling the game, but we're not reffing the game.
No.
So, and it's funny that Dre Jr. is saying no 5 seconds as the call would benefit his team. Should be Rockets ball here out of this debacle here. The shot clock also shouldn't reset either. It was at 6. Who is he talking to? Otis. As we're working this out, John, who has been most impressive for you today from today's set of games?
Harry Marshall making the drive from Indianapolis.
Folks, for those of you who don't know, he drives well over 2 hours to come here. That man on the bench right now. Shot clock should be roughly at about 6 or 7. It resets to 18. That's kind of a break for the Rockets. Dre Jr.
Mark Connor had 42 points today for the Pistons.
Crowd's loving it. As Josh
Saltzgaber. Mark Connor had 42 points today for the Pistons, and Dennis Koger had 43 for the Spurs. I don't know that we've ever had a game with 2 players score 40 points. Not that I remember anyway. If so, it's been a long time. Individually, those were amazing performances. I thought the Warriors played their best game of the season today as a team. Latrell didn't even do a whole lot, and for them to score the way that they did was
just
fantastic.
So happened the Bucks ran into the Tyree Mosley just onslaught as he hit everything today.
You felt it coming. He did. He's 5 for 7 against the Nets last week, and then things sort of fell apart in the second half. They just weren't able to get him the ball. That was a huge win for the Warriors. We got ourselves a fun stretch of games here. Robertson Jr. is picking up Marshall not at half court but at full court.
Full court, yeah. He's not even letting him getting an inch. And it's so fun. It's so fun to see the crowd being pro Lakers every time.
Oh, it's as if they have a home game every time they play here.
The following is great. When even the little deflection that Dre Jr. had potentially go, the crowd went crazy. The offensive rebounds they get. I mean, it's just the crowd loves this team. Pitts in the red zone. LJ Harris had a pretty good start to this game.
And we've got the other Marshall. Hasn't touched the basketball yet today. He's blowing on his hands. You're going to have to get a feel for
I'm
things quickly.
Giving him that one.
I will say the Rockets are holding their own on the glass so
This
far.
could be special.
No travel, no foul. That's just a layup.
And the look over the sideline.
Might get a few more of those today.
Yeah, and I've kind of noticed that to save and conserve energy for Antonio Marshall, he's been guarding, not one of the key guys. He's not taking the challenge of guarding, LJ or Tone or Dre Jr. He's guarding, some other guys, so he can give maybe a rest on defense, which is smart.
I was about to comment on the lack of offensive rebounding in the game, and as I do that, Devontae Barnes, like I said, he kind of fills in those spaces when he's out there.
And we have a foul on number 12, Alex Dorsett. That'll be his second, team's
I
fourth.
picked the Packers. I honestly don't know if I did.
I definitely did. Now, Junior Robertson Jr. checks out. 27-20. I don't think we've said the score in a while. I mean, we have it up on the screen if you...
Antonio Marshall was pretty content with letting Coach Andre Robertson Sr. shoot. And again, he's a capable shooter. Just hasn't had his best game today.
Actually...
Oh, and almost a steal. He's good for one of those games.
After a few games, I believe he was averaging in double figures. That onslaught of the Pistons helped. Everybody was averaging double figures there for a while.
I think everyone on the team scored 20 points in that game. So
Lakers do still possess the league's best scoring offense up to this point. They're averaging, if I remember correctly, it's either mid to upper 80s, something ridiculous.
I can't imagine that's going to go down anytime soon. I mean, these guys just know how to put up points. I mean, they're low-scoring game today, but...
And the Lakers are wondering who this man is, and Devontae Barnes with a fantastic block on Harry.
Devontae Barnes says, I don't care who you are.
Now, Caleb, walk me through, what is the rule on a kicked ball? If a ball is thrown off of your foot or your leg and there's no kicking motion, how do you interpret that rule?
Well, it's one of those, it's a tough rule because if your foot's on the ground and you don't have any intention to do it, refs really shouldn't call it because it's just the path went off your foot. It's the intention of the actual kicking motion, moving your foot up. So it's a tricky call to call. It's Dre Sr. short. He has been struggling today, 0 for 4, keeping the Rockets in the game right now. Harry Marshall, though, he loves the mid-range, doesn't he, John?
Good pass to Thorson. Give that man an assist. I mean, as far as I know, he's been in the car for 3 hours and he hasn't even touched the bat. He's still stretching back on defense. Give that man some time. But they don't have too much time. We're almost to the half here.
And I think him showing up, helps him almost more the second game to give him some size for that big Grizzlies team. As just nothing's falling for some of these guys. What a block by Blackman! And Tone Marshall gives him his credit as Tone Brooks. Oh my goodness! Back and forth we go. Alex Thorson probably won't miss this one. Yep.
You called that one. He was not going to let anyone get near that basketball.
I was going to say, you don't see a guy like that miss. Oh.
We have a foul on number 12.
Didn't touch him.
That'll be his third.
When you got a guy with that much talent like Tone Marshall, he won't miss two bunnies like that.
No, he will not.
Interesting call on second and goal. Timeout called by Rockets. 3-point game, John. Still anyone's game. Lakers are kind of snoozing through this first half. Rockets are getting a little stronger. We'll be back in about 45 seconds.
Don't forget to visit our side booths. Behind the away team, we have Kennedy's Craving selling cupcakes and banana pudding and a bunch of yummy goods over there. And behind the home bench, we have Fly Above It, one of our wonderful sponsors, sponsoring the Warriors, out there selling some of his sweatshirts and t-shirts. Right next to him is how you enter our 50-50 raffle. Make sure you head over to those corner booths, support us, and we'll support you.
I fly out like 12 hours to Phoenix. So we should probably do the podcast today. Should we do the podcast tonight? I have to enter the staff before we do this podcast, but it's really so I might stay an hour, enter stuff in, make sure So.
Tone Brooks walks into that one. I mean,
how about Devontae Barnes? I mentioned the lack of offensive rebounding, and he's got 4 or 5 cents.
Rockets kind of getting, again, basketball is just a game of, it's a make or miss sport, and the Lakers just haven't been making shots. They've been the hottest team in the league, making over 10 threes multiple games, but they just haven't been hitting it. I mean, they're missing everything right now. I mean, they've gone ice cold. Their shooters aren't hitting, and I mean, credit the Rockets defense, but also just kind of they're getting open looks. So.
And this is the most methodical offense in the league, even more so than the Nets, if you can believe it. Salty with the pump fake.
Yeah, I think he traveled. He did. He shuffled. I mean, it was a great idea. Got him in the air. He did exactly what he wanted to do. And speaking of doing exactly what he wants to do, Tone Brooks. Oh, man. Big board by Alex Thorson. Strong rebound.
Goes without saying, but Kawani Blackman and J.J. Calvin.
Another shot fake. Oh, huge three for the tie. Oh. And that's going to be... Oh, I'll tell you, this guy is good at getting to the free throw line.
And if you didn't know, Dan Mitchell, who walks by, looks like he's wearing a
Go Pack Go
cheese outfit over there, is a big Packers fan.
Love that, Dan Mitchell, if you're watching this.
Full-size cheese head.
I'm also a Packers fan myself.
We're doing pretty well.
Well, we just fumbled in the end zone, so that was not good. But we're up 14-3 on the Buccaneers. Watch the film. Tone Marshall's talking to somebody still on the sideline. Man, Rockets 1-point game, John. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see this coming. Lakers got off to a great start.
Just about every week. Wow, he got lucky there. He lost that, and it took the right bounce. Devontae Barnes is everywhere.
He does that about once a game. I said that earlier, but he's just that pass that just like you don't. He'll give you good minutes. Uh-oh. Yep. Had the back door open. Can't lose this, man. But he misses it. Rare miss.
Tone's not a bad shooter. It's just so many of his points this season have come at the rim and in transition.
Ball movement.
And Devontae Barnes on the finish. Off great ball movement by the Lakers. Steal
Oh, this is a big stretch. You do not want to give up a big run before the half. Well, that might be exactly what they do. They worked so hard to claw back in this, and 7-point game. Hopefully they can keep it there for the Rockets' sake. This is dangerous.
They're all yelling one shot. Shot clock is off. Gets it to Harry.
Mr. Brooks.
Very patient. No
Look at those
shoes. Calls, we
purple
just
shoes,
realized.
pink laces. Love it.
This is the benefit of the no 5, is Harry just taking his sweet time.
Oh my goodness.
Effortless. 2 shots, 2 points for the Rockets.
33 to Rockets 28.
5-point lead for the Lakers. 33-28. You just heard. Be back in about 2.5 minutes. Marshall out of the time at halftime, and it's a big 3 for Antonio Marshall. He dials it up and hits it. 2-point lead now for the Lakers. Tone Brooks drives all the way, hits J.J. Calvin, easy 2. 4-point lead. This is exactly what kind of a game the Rockets want. Tone gets the switch he wants. Finds his brother Harry. He loves the mid-range. Pivots a couple times. Mid-range, that's long. Kwani, big 3.
From downtown.
Oh, what a take. Josh. Salty, the take. Almost razzles and dazzles the crowd. Blackman. Here come the Lakers.
All the way again.
Right after the Antonio Marshall 3, Lakers go on a big run of their own. That's got to be something.
And we have a foul on number 2, L.J. Harris. That'll be his
Reaching
first,
foul.
team's first.
Oh, what a pass. 2 shots coming here. Great pass from Harry.
We have a foul on number 8, Wani Blackman. That'll be his second, team second.
Misses both. Here comes J.J. Calvin, like a shot out, like an actual rocket, and it's way out of control, and it's a turnover. Antonio Marshall, what a take!
Antonio Marshall.
Goodness gracious. On who? He said, popcorn smells really good right now. I'm not gonna lie. That's coming up strong in the booth here. The popcorn is.
It's a little rude.
Yeah. Not a big popcorn guy, but that does smell fantastic. Back to the game though is Tone Marshall getting pestered by Dre Jr. and he wants the offensive foul.
Antonio Marshall again.
A lot of talking going on. A lot of trash talking going on. I'm loving it right now. Tone Marshall's letting him know. A foul, a 3-point foul coming.
We have a foul on number 11.
3 shots coming. Tough break there for the Rockets.
That'll be his first, team's first.
But love Tone Marshall's letting him know.
Now it smells right.
Yeah, that was quick. That was a really quick turnaround, actually. Smelled like good, amazing, fresh popcorn, and now.
I wish we had smell-o-vision right now, folks.
Yeah, now the smell is a little burnt, so hopefully our crew down there in the concession stand is locking in and not burning some popcorn. As wow, 2 missed free throws in a row. Maybe he's smelling the popcorn too out there. So, a lot of trash talking going on, surprisingly. A lot of talking in the crowd. Whoever's sitting in the front row down there is getting an earful from the Rockets players. Oh, what a pass. Too little.
Antonio Marshall inside again.
Antonio Marshall is just picking on Dre Jr. right now. Again, have to preface, one of the better defenders in the league, but a little bit of a different matchup right now is Dre Jr.
all the way.
Picking out full court. Harry. Maybe a foul. Nothing was called though. Here comes Tone in transition. Oh, I think he traveled. No travel called. They called a foul.
Foul on number 12, Alex Thorson. That'll be his 4th, team second.
Oh, Alex Thorson on 11. That good. They changed the call there. Oh no.
And J.J. Calvin inside for 2.
Blown coverage there by Thorson on the out of bounds play. Lead is back to 8. 37-45. Score is correct now on our scoreboard. Let's get. We've been saying it all year, and we'll be saying it all game, but it's going to have to be the Tone Marshall show for the Rockets. They want to win this one as he misses the three. Blackman's an absolute blur in transition. Tone, oh my goodness! Dre Jr., the awesome floater, falls down. Thorson drives, kicks, bobble to catch. Harry Marshall, blocked by Tone. And here come the Lakers. Kalani Blackman. Rockets might need a timeout here. Harry Marshall also limping a little bit now. Looks like he's a little banged up as Marshall misses the deep three. Oh boy. This is where the Lakers are at their best. A huge run. 14-point lead now for the Lakers. We'll be back, but Rockets need to figure this thing out in a hurry.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you so what. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take the loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a shit, that's what they don't understand.
And we like to give a big shout out to the Rockies and their sponsor, Man on Fire. This organization helps illuminate the light of Christ by offering a fun spiritual way for kids to play and learn at the same time. To get involved, go to manonfiresportscene.com. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your sponsor for the Rockets.
It's a long timeout. Both teams are coming out. Rockets desperately need to talk it over here as they kind of fell apart there, that little 3-minute stretch. Opportunity here for the Rockets, though, to chip into it. Thorson giving the three. Keep dribbling around the corner. Samuels, big three.
And Delano Samuels with the mid-range bucket.
Mid-range, looks like it was a deep two. I think this foot was on the line. Tough break there. And it's going to be a zone look here for the Rockets. And not seeing Harry Marshall out there. And Harry Marshall looks to be a little banged up on the sideline for the Rockets. Not a good sign.
We have a foul number 8. That'll be Kalani Blackman. That'll be his team's third.
The zone change was a good call there at the timeout from Tone Marshall. Gets the stop they need. See if they can get another bucket. Rockets slowing it down. Alex Thorson patient. Again, the drive, the kick. Samuels, can he make it 2 in a row? He can!
Delano Samuels from downtown.
Big three for Delano Samuels, and just like that, the lead's back to 9. He's had a good game so far. Zone's been effective so far. Cutter, and it's stolen by Green. Almost a 10-second call, not quite. And it's an easy foul call there. Tone jumps right on top of Samuels.
We have foul number 12, Tone Brooks. That'll be his first team's 4.
Don't know if he was shooting it because Tone jumped on top of him, but it's going to be Rockets ball nonetheless. Oh, tipped away. They switch. Now LJ's on Tone. Green.
We have a foul on number 8, Kalani Blackman. That'll be
2 shots coming up for Green. Green gets 2 shots here. Missed his first 2 earlier, but opportunity to make amends. Green. Oh man, misses another free throw. Makes the free throw finally. 8-point lead. Rockets still in the zone. 43-51. Go to the middle, and it's going to be off the Rockets. Lakers keep the ball. Lakers having some trouble with this zone right now. I like the 3-2 look. It's a different look than a 2-3. There's really no post presence inside for the Lakers. A lot of guard play, so they're shoot it in his face, he says. Tone Brooks. Shot clock is low. It's at 3. Blackman's got a hoist. Some complaining, but the Rockets' adjustments there are causing some frustration for the Lakers. Samuels loses it, and here comes a break for the Lakers. And he loses it. Tone Marshall steals it. And he loses it. J.J. Calvin steals it. Sorry for that. Camera's low on battery. Gonna make it through this game, but Tone Marshall, this is a big shot. They need it. Oh, he misses it, but Samuels the rebound. Still an 8-point game somehow. Seems like the Rockets have had their chances. Green to Thorson. Good ball movement. Shot fake. Oh, they got 3 seconds on Green. An opportunity. He missed the shot regardless, but Rockets are definitely missing some of their key guys today, especially in this game. You know, Kribbe, Jacobs, Hunter Jacobs had a big game a couple weeks ago, so big 3 is good. But they've been missing some of their key guys. Salty, 3, stares it down, and he airballs it. This is danger time right now for the Rockets. It's 11 points. They had a couple chances to cut into it. Haven't done it yet. Lakers taking their time now, trying to figure out this zone. Tone in the corner. Drives and kicks. Ooh, probably should have shot that one. Corners are definitely the soft spots of this zone, and Tone Brooks nails the 3. Samuels kind of had the high hand. That looks short. Oh no, another air ball. Lakers. Something happened there. Tone Brooks down the lane, misses the layup. Rockets got to work fast here. Got Tone wide open if he wants it. Slows it down. Tone's going to be shooting this one, I think. Goes for the bounce pass, is kicked. Samuels is now hurt. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Blown hard. Samuels comes up limping with Harry Marshall down. I don't think he's coming back in this game. He's laying down behind the bench right now. With him down, they definitely can't afford any injuries, only having 5 guys now. Kicks. Thorson, they need it. Cannot hit it. 3-point shooting has betrayed the Rockets. I think Blackman just lost the ball there. I have to agree with the refs. He just lost the ball on the way up. Tone Marshall, it's going to have to happen now. 14-point deficit. Josh, too big, too strong inside there. Easy bucket. Lakers slowing it down still. Corner 3 for Tone Brooks. That's short. Rebound. Here comes Tone. He's got numbers by himself. He scored.
Antonio Marshall all the way.
Antonio Marshall is on fire today, as he always is. 10-point game. Lakers, I think, still have had a hard time with his zone, as I say that.
Andre Robertson Jr. all the way.
Right down the lane, easy, wide open layup. They know the weak spots, but they just got to hit their shots. Thorson, spin, reverse, foul, 2 shots coming.
We have a foul on number 12, Tom Brooks. That'll be his second.
2 shots coming for Thorson.
Team 6.
Misses the free throw. Oh, we got a violation. The lane violation. Two more shots coming for Thorson. Again, another break for the Rockets. Unfortunately, the time is moving, though. He misses again. Thorson can't take advantage of the the lane violation. Makes technically he gets his 3rd free throw. Still in the zone of the Rockets. Taking their time. Wide open middle of the zone. Barnes.
Barnes inside for 2.
Alex Thorson, good touch.
Alex Thorson inside for 2.
Great pass as it's back to 11. Dre Jr. in no hurry right now. Lakers just want the win here. Corner 3 is a bucket. LJ Harris has had such a sensational season. And spun a little bit too much for his liking there as he just stumbles the ball out of bounds. And Dre Jr. the floater. Oh! Tone Brooks! Tone Brooks! Tone Brooks! I will say it again. Tone Brooks, that was outstanding. Putback dunk.
Number 12, Tone Brooks.
He did get teed up, folks. I don't think he cares.
Over and over.
He does not care. I don't think anyone in the Lakers cares.
So fun.
He's sitting in the first row right now next to Dennis. Walking back now.
So fun to watch it.
But what a fantastic putback dunk. Dennis thought he had the best dunk of the game, of the day. Tone said, not so fast. I'll answer you one right there. 2 free throws come for Tone Marshall. Makes the free throws, but man, Tone Brooks electrifies the crowd. Probably one of my favorite guys in the league. Happy for him. He's having a great game. That putback dunk. He's been due for a dunk like that. He's had a few close opportunities on putbacks and lobs and just baseline drives, but he hasn't really finished them yet. Oh, the old player rips his old coach. Off the backboard, Barnes, the layup is good.
Barnes on the finishing score.
Lakers all over this one right now, up 16. Thorson probably had the shot, now he shoots it. That's way short. Just not a lot of life. And unfortunately for the Rockets, things get worse as they play the next game against the 4-1 Grizzlies. So their road does not get easier as LJ Harris trying to go over the backboard on that one. Lakers, Dre Sr. coming into the game. Rockets just trying to finish strong right now. Tone just didn't really have it from 3 today. Great old board by Samuels. Can he get one? That's an air ball. Tone! Oh! See, it misses that one.
They're having too much fun now.
Ball game is over. Rockets lose. They fall to 3-2.
Folks, as the Lakers come away with it 68-52.
68-52, 16-point win. We'll be back in got a little bit of a break, maybe about 5 or 6 minutes. Stick around. Rockets will be back at it in the last game of the day against the Grizzlies. Should be a really good one here. Hopefully Harry Marshall's okay. I don't think he is. Looks like he might be out for the rest of the day. Stick around for the last game of the day.